Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you? We hope you in good condition. In this opportunity, we would like to present to you one of the strategy in teaching reading. What is that? That is reciprocal teaching. Reciprocal teaching is a model of learning that gives occasion for students to learn independently, creatively, and actively. Cross-teaching has been heralded as being effective in helping students improve their reading skills in pre- and post-college studies or in research studies. According to Brewer 1993, reciprocal teaching helps beginners learn and internalize the strategy of excellent readers. Reciprocal teaching was developed by Annie Mary Palanskar from University of Michigan and Annie Kran from University of Illinois. Reciprocal teaching refers to an instructional activity in which students become teachers in small group reading sessions.
There are three characteristics of reciprocal teaching. The first is dialogue between student and teacher in which each student gets a chance to lead the discussion. And the second is reciprocal means interaction in which a student acts to respond as a leader. And the last is the structure of dialogue using four strategies: generalizing question, verifying, predicting, and summarizing.
There are four strategies in reciprocal teaching. First one is predicting. Pupils deliberate on what is implied in the text and make connection to prior knowledge, such as make predictions, draw inference, and before and during reading. The second one is clarifying. Pupils make concerted attempts to clarify concepts or vocabulary that is not understood, such as use reading strategies to extract meaning, like reread, decode, look up new words. The third one is generating questions. Pupils generate questions from the information highlighted, such as pose questions, answer questions, and promote interaction with peers. And the last one is summarizing. Given an assigned text, pupils highlight important information such as big ideas, synthesize, and important information concepts.
So here are the procedures. So there are four stages. The first stage is the teacher prepares the discussion material that will be used at every meeting. The discussion material will help this task conclude, summarize, develop solutions, and solve them and predict a problem. Next, the teacher divides the students into small groups consisting of about 4 or 5 people. Second stage, so there are 4 stages in this second stage. So the teacher distributes discussion materials that will be used at a meeting. And then students read other teaching materials or packaged books that they have as a support for working on the discussion material. The discussion material contains the steps involved in learning, the opposite of reciprocal teaching. And second, after reading, students are assigned to work on the discussion material by discussing it with their group friends. And the third, the teacher demonstrates the rule as a student teacher by explaining the results of the summary and asking questions and conveying the prediction results from the questions asked, from the prediction questions made in the discussion material. For the next meeting, the student teacher is one of the groups in the class chosen randomly. So all groups of students in the class must be ready. And it makes all of them ready, not only group 1 or group 2. Third stage, as in the previous meeting, The teacher distributed discussion materials and students worked in group discussions. And one of the groups was chosen to be a student teacher who played an active role with his friends discussing the discussion material. In the next meeting, the teacher has less role as teacher. So here, the teacher's role is a moderator.
Advantages. Number 1, build social interaction and cooperation because this reciprocal teaching technique is done in groups. Number 2, develop student leadership because students get alternative opportunity to lead discussion. Number 3, develop independent responsibility because students are trained to learn independently. Number 4, promotes flexible thinking and metacognition as it trained to think more deeply. And disadvantages, number 1, it takes a long time because reciprocal teaching cannot be done in just one meeting. And number 2, difficult to apply if students do not master the material because students will take turn leading the discussion. And number 3, the harder it is, the more students don't like it. So, in our opinion, this strategy is very suitable to be used in today's era, especially in learning to read. Maybe that's all from our groups and thank you for watching guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.